walks back calls for election delay. Donald Trump has walked back the idea of a delay to November's presidential election, just hours after suggesting it. The U.S. leader was criticized by top Republicans after raising the possibility of delaying the poll as he made unsubstantiated allegations that increased postal voting would result in fraud. Trump told reporters, "Do I want to see a date change? No, but I don't want to see a crooked election." It marked a shift in the language of a president lagging in the polls and grappling with deepening economic and public health crises. Tit for tat, China seizes U.S. consulate in Chengdu. On Friday, Beijing announced that it had asked the U.S. to close its Chengdu post, and gave the Americans 72 hours to vacate, the same amount of time China was given to leave its Houston mission, which was shut on Friday. The seizure capped a dramatic escalation in tensions between the world's two biggest economies that began when employees at China's Houston consulate were seen burning documents in a courtyard last Tuesday. The U.S. consulate in Chengdu, in Sichuan province, was closed as of 10 a.m. on Monday, and Chinese authorities had entered the building from the front door, China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said in a statement. Spain hopes the UK relaxes island quarantine rules. Spain hoped to convince Britain to make the Balearic and Canary Islands exempt from a sudden quarantine measure for passengers returning to the UK. Several other Spanish regions said they also felt unfairly penalized by the sweeping move brought in over the weekend. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez said tourists in most Spanish regions would be safer from coronavirus than in the UK, and he was hoping Britain would rethink its move. He added the UK's decision to impose a 14-day quarantine on people coming back from Spain was unjust. US COVID-19 death surge past 150,000. COVID-19 deaths top 150,000 in worst-hit U.S. as it deals with renewed surge in infections. The United States is still battling its first wave, having never taken control of the coronavirus, and on Wednesday alone the country recorded 1,267 new deaths in the past 24 hours and notched more than 68,000 new daily cases. Amid global pandemic there is no respite. Now, tension prevails as India-Pakistan border violence may be worsening. Violence on the disputed India-Pakistan border may be getting worse, even after decades of standoff. Pakistan's military said on Wednesday that incidents such as shelling and small arms fire from India has seen an uptick across the so-called line of control, the informal border between Pakistan and India-controlled Kashmir. The two nuclear-armed neighbors also recently ejected half of each other's diplomats. NBA Academy graduate Princepal Singh, a 6'10" forward from Punjab, India has signed to play in the NBA G League next season, it was announced by NBA G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim. Singh, who will train and compete alongside the new G League team featuring elite youth prospects, is the first NBA Academy graduate to sign with the NBA G League and first NBA Academy India graduate to sign a professional contract.